Hello and welcome to another episode of the I Hate Cooking Show. I'm your host Meeti. This is my parents' kitchen and I hate cooking. Today I'm going to be making this like DIY style ramen type of a situation with red lentil noodles. If you see this pot on the stove, I already have them cooked and I'm getting some water for the soup base and I'm going to prepare that for you. I not too sure how I feel about this setup. I don't like how you can see my ass is super flat, but it's fine. Here's the soup base. It's a mushroom base, by Better Than Bouillon, so it's French and vegetarian, which is awesome. And then I just take out some garlic cloves and lime and some ginger that I'm gonna rinse and prepare those for the soup base. Anyways, how are you? You doing well? Yeah, I am okay. Okay. I don't know. Recently, someone was very upset that I said F you to them on TikTok, and I greatly regret that decision. I did not mean to hurt his feelings because he expressed it to me in two separate locations. And I am a woman of God, so I mean, that was my mistake. So I would like to assure you that it will never happen again. I'll try my best for it not to, because I want to reach heaven and never be born again. Um, but yeah, that was kind of deeply upsetting because it's like, I want to say whatever I want, I'm like Joe Rogan over here. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me chill out because I'm not trying to get repercussions from this situation. Anyway, so I'm peeling the ginger and I'm gonna grate it soon. I do think my butt looks kind of toned, I will say, although I'm a little like chubby. I did eat like a sub sandwich this morning, and then I had like 40 ounces of coffee from Quick Check for free. Thank you very much. And then I also had a protein bar. Bro, I just be eating. I just be eating whatever, and then I just be wearing it. That's kind of that. Um, so yeah, my greatest apologies to John Miller. He is very upset with me. So there's that. But anyways, comedy. Am I right? Comedy. What is freedom of speech? Don't hurt people's feelings. Number one. No racial slurs. Also number one. And that's about all I can think of. And don't say the R word. That's really it. I don't know. I have been working on a bit where I do say the R word repeatedly, so it's hard for me to even say that, but it's just like, I don't know. For me, it's like comedy is also the forefront of freedom of speech. If I can't say what I want, obviously without like racial slurs, then like what are we doing, right? Like we are here to test out speech. And sometimes I wonder if men are just offended that a woman has a mouth, And I mean, women are offended by my mouth also. So it's not to say that I'm correct, but I am definitely wrong in many situations and I have a bad attitude. But, however, is it that deep? You know what I mean? Like, is it? I mean, but it's like his feelings and whatever. Anyways. So, I just need to focus on doing stand up because I've been getting a little bit distracted and I get distracted all the time. But look, I entertain myself. I want to entertain myself. I want to be happy first and foremost. And then I try to make other people happy. This past month was pretty good in comedy. Like, I mean, I do measure success in comedy by how much money I make. And I made like a little over 200 this past month. And it'll be $300 by the end of the month. So thank you to Jesse Gambino, thank you to Harrian Mustafaraj, thank you to Keith Prince, and thank you to Ali Mehendi for helping me accomplish that without being booked at a club. I don't know, I think $300 is pretty awesome doing what you love. I just hope that the IRS isn't listening to any of this because if they are, I am unemployed and looking for an extension of unemployment benefits. Thank you very much. But yeah, January is kind of a light month in terms of shows, but I'm keeping myself busy with background acting gigs and some random modeling stuff. When I say modeling, it's nothing crazy. I'm just the human in the before and after shots of various products. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. And some of it might fall through. So who knows? The entertainment world is such a fickle kind of a universe. So I kind of just take everything with a grain of salt. Oh, by the way, I didn't add any salt in this. The lime is the perfect thing for the saltiness. So I added a little bit before it stopped cooking, and then I add a touch more after it's done to really preserve the flavor of the lime. But yeah, so that's really everything in my world. I'd love to hear what's going on in your world. Leave a comment below. I sent out an email in my email subscription list and I posted a blog to my website recently. And so if you want to be updated, do sign up for my email list through my website. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and come to a show, you know? I know I said that, I kind of like downplayed whatever, but like there are other comics on these shows who are amazing, who also deserve recognition, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so this is the thing. It's pretty good. I will say I really enjoyed the soup. Like I'm getting really good at making a good clear soup. It's just that the noodles are tough to work with because they don't exactly absorb flavor that well, because I guess because it's red lentil. So I'm just gonna like play around with this recipe and see what I can do with it. But yeah, anyways, that's really it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week ahead.